Hey everyone, if you are anyone that's in the know, then you'll have seen that video on the internet about fat people, which I'll put a link to somewhere so you can find it. Now, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon and say that she's so bad, she's so terrible, this person who's making that video. I don't want to say she's such a bad person because of her opinions, but I think when you're making a video for the internet and it's about something that's, touchy like that, whether it's about race, gender, sexuality, or, your weight, I think those topics are kind of a little sensitive. So when you make a video about those specific topics, you should kind of keep in mind that there will be people that get offended. There are people that get offended about everything. Someone out there, I'm sure, is offended just by seeing my face. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're sitting there ready to write the comment, "Stupid face, what are you doing on the internet? Get off the internet, you can't make a video," or something like that. I'm sure someone is out there saying that. So, when you're making a video and it's about fat people and it's titled "Dear Fat People," you're going to get some attention. And most of the attention is going to be negative attention. So, I just think that some of her opinions, okay, fair enough. No one likes to be squashed on a plane. No one likes to be barged out the way, and no one likes to, I understand those things. No one really likes having to go through that. But there are ways to talk about weight and fat people. I don't even like using the word fat. I feel like fat is already a kind of attacking word. Overweight. I don't know, does it sound better? Overweight? I think it sounds better anyway. Anyway, there's no need to be attacking these people that you say are fat. Just because of something that, yes, they can probably help, It's physically possible to address your weight situation. You just eat less, change what you eat. But let me tell you something. For those of you that know me or have seen me in real life, they'll look at me and say that I'm not fat, but I'm not thin, I'm not super toned or anything like that. But I'll tell you something. I'm about 4 sandwiches away from being fat. And that's the truth. I eat so much, and part of me refuses to control it, and part of me is addressing it by going to the gym. But let me tell you, I feel like life is for living, and part of life is enjoying food. There's so many different kinds of food. I mean, right now I'm in China, and let me tell you, in China there are so many different kinds of food. Foods that I've never even imagined existed. Foods I've never tried back in England. So many different foods. And I'm not going to tell myself, no, I can't eat this, no, I shouldn't eat that because it's unhealthy. No. And actually the food I eat isn't unhealthy, but I know I eat too much of it. My portion sizes are like 2 or 3 times everyone else's because I have a big appetite. I like eating. But I know that the only reason that I'm not super fat, super overweight, is because I go to the gym, I exercise. And that's just something that I like to do. Part of me likes to do it, and part of me just does it because I know I should, because I eat way too much. But, the same way that I like exercising and I like making videos, not everyone likes exercising, not everyone likes making videos, but people do share the interest of food and eating. So I don't think it's right to attack those people because they enjoy food, which everyone enjoys food. You shouldn't attack someone for enjoying food because they don't also like to exercise. I don't attack people, and people don't attack me because I can't draw. They like art. Oh, you don't like art? Oh, you can't draw? No. So why should we treat exercise any different? It's just an interest. It's just, something that some people like to do. Alright, it's something that we need to do to be healthy. Yeah, but at the same time, people don't like to do it. Not everyone likes to do it. So that video, although the problems it talks about are real and they are true, in many ways they are true, I think that we should just acknowledge that there are going to be fat people, there are going to be thin people, there are going to be really overweight people, and there are going to be really thin people. Now, at both ends of the spectrum, we have some people with a condition. So the super thin people, some of them actually have an eating disorder, some kind of condition that, they feel like they shouldn't eat, or they can't eat for different reasons. And the same at the other end of the spectrum with the fat people, the overweight people. They have eating disorders too, where they feel, partially like me, that they can't stop eating. I'll tell you another little story about myself. I don't go to the supermarket to buy a week the weekly shopping or something like that, because I have a problem. I've tried it many times. I buy food and I think this food is enough for 5 days, 4 days, whatever it is, and then I put it in the fridge, in the cupboards, wherever it is in the house. And then part of my head is telling me that there's food in the house I need to eat, and then slowly I'll just eat everything. I've done it before. When I was at university, I went food shopping. I did a week's food shopping. Well, I thought it was a week's food shopping, and literally the first day I managed to eat and cook almost everything. And then it was like I was forcing myself to eat it. I couldn't sleep because I had so much food inside me. And then the next day I just finished it off. And then I just thought I wasted all that money and I've just eaten everything in 2 days. I have a problem, I really do. So I just think that the way I go about addressing my problem, I go to the gym, I exercise a little bit. I don't go all the time. I'm terrible at keeping to my promises about the gym, but it is a problem which I share too. And some people, they'll do the same as what I do, eat everything in the house until everything is gone. I mean, I could show you my fridge now. There's nothing in there because it'll just be eaten if it was in the fridge. I'll just eat everything. Some people like to do what I do, but they just don't like the exercise part at the end of it. And I just think, these topics are real topics, and we need to talk about them. But making fun of people like that and putting on the internet, you kind of, you know what's going to happen after that video. You already know, right? I have so many opinions, which I know if I was to speak them out on the internet and put them on a video, titling it something like that, it's going to make so many people angry. There's no need. Keep your opinions to yourself sometimes. Share your opinions with your friends, your family, those around you if you need to. But putting it out in public like that is going to offend a lot of people and hurt a lot of people. So that's my opinion to, what's her name? I forgot her name. Doesn't matter. Her video. Check it out if you haven't. Yes, watching the video is helping her a little bit, but it doesn't matter. You need to be aware of these kind of things. You need to be aware of what's happening if you are in the know of what's happening on the internet. Alright, I'm done. Not going to say anything more about that. See you next time. Subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a thumbs up, and whatever. Continue eating whatever you want to be. Continue eating whatever you want. Eat as much as you want. As long as you are aware of what is going to happen at the end, no problem. If you eat this thing knowing you're going to be fat, fine. If you eat this thing knowing that you're going to exercise at the end of it, fine. Doesn't matter. If you know, it's okay. If you don't know, get some help. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.